My apartment building was old, charming, some might say. It had creaky floorboards and a musty smell. I liked it. It felt like living in a history book. Then one sweltering summer, the history beneath the building decided to reveal itself. The basement, usually dark and undisturbed, became the center of attention. Construction workers hired for renovations stumbled upon something unexpected. Bricks, old and crumbling, hinted at a structure hidden beneath the concrete floor. Curiosity bubbled among the tenants. What lay buried beneath our feet? The answer sent shivers down our spines. A graveyard, a forgotten graveyard, silent and still, lay beneath our home. The news spread like wildfire. Suddenly our quaint apartment building wasn't just old, it was a portal to a forgotten past. We were living on sacred ground. The discovery of the graveyard transformed our little community. It was an ordinary day when the first bones were found, but it quickly became clear that this was no ordinary find. The initial shock gave way to a shared fascination. Conversations buzzed with excitement and curiosity as everyone wanted to know more about the mysterious past that lay beneath our feet. We huddled in the lobby, exchanging theories and stories. Some believed it was an ancient burial ground, while others thought it might be the resting place of early settlers. Who were these people buried beneath us? Were they pioneers, explorers, or perhaps even indigenous people who lived here long before the town was established? What kind of lives did they lead? Did they experience joy and sorrow, love and loss, just as we do today? Their photographs, though faded, seemed to whisper stories of a bygone era. Local historians flocked to the site, eager to unravel the mystery. They brought with them tools and knowledge, ready to piece together the puzzle of our town's hidden history. They carefully examined the unearthed headstones, deciphering faded inscriptions and weathered symbols. Each mark and engraving was a clue, a fragment of a larger story waiting to be told. Each stone was a puzzle piece, a glimpse into a forgotten life. Some stones bore names and dates, while others had symbols whose meanings were lost to time. Dates etched in stone spoke of a time long gone, of a community that thrived centuries ago. These dates, though simple, connected us to a lineage of people who once walked the same paths we do now. The graveyard, it turned out, predated the town's founding. It was a silent witness to the passage of time, holding within it the secrets of those who came before us. It was a whisper from the very beginnings of our community, a tangible link to those who came before. This discovery made us realize that our roots ran deeper than we had ever imagined. As the excavation continued, more secrets were unearthed, painting a vivid picture of the past. Artifacts and relics emerged, each telling a story of a life once lived, of a community that once thrived. The graveyard wasn't just a collection of graves, it was a historical tapestry woven with stories of triumph, tragedy, and everyday life. There were family plots where generations rested side by side, their names etched in stone, a testament to lives intertwined. One particular headstone captivated everyone's attention. It belonged to a young woman named Eliza, who died tragically at the age of 22. The inscription, though faded, spoke of a life cut short, a tragedy that shook the community centuries ago. Who was Eliza, and what befell her? The discovery of Eliza's grave ignited our collective imagination. She became a symbol of the forgotten lives buried beneath our feet, a reminder that history is made up of individual stories, each one unique and precious. As the excavation progressed, more personal artifacts surfaced. A silver locket engraved with a heart rested beside Eliza's headstone. A child's porcelain doll, its painted eyes staring blankly, lay near a small unmarked grave. These objects, once cherished, now whispered stories of the past. They offered glimpses into the lives of the people buried there, their joys, sorrows, and the everyday objects that held meaning for them. Holding the locket in my hand, I felt a connection to the past, a sense of shared humanity that transcended time. The graveyard was no longer a place of death. It was a place where life stories were preserved, frozen in time, waiting to be discovered and remembered. The discovery of the graveyard captivated the entire town. News crews descended upon our once quiet street, eager to document the unfolding story. Historians and archaeologists worked tirelessly, piecing together the fragments of the past. The graveyard became a community project, a shared endeavor to honor those who came before us. Volunteers helped clean and catalogue the unearthed artifacts, while local artists created a memorial garden to commemorate the site. The forgotten graveyard, once hidden beneath layers of concrete and time, had brought the town together, reminding us of our shared history and the importance of preserving the past for future generations. Life in the apartment building was irrevocably changed. We no longer walked through the halls without a sense of reverence, aware that we shared our home with the echoes of lives lived. The discovery of the graveyard had shifted our perspective, reminding us of the fragility of life and the enduring power of memory. I found myself spending hours in the memorial garden, contemplating the lives of those buried beneath the soil. The hustle and bustle of city life seemed to fade away, replaced by a sense of peace and tranquility. The graveyard, once a source of fear and mystery, had become a place of solace, a reminder that death, though inevitable, is but a chapter in the grand tapestry of life. As the excavation neared its end, one perplexing detail remained. Several graves lay unmarked, their headstones missing as if swallowed by time. Where had they gone? What stories did they hold? Some whispered of vandalism, of disrespect for the sanctity of the graveyard. Others spoke of natural disasters, of floods and earthquakes that might have shifted the earth, burying the stones beneath layers of soil. The missing headstones became a source of endless speculation, a mystery that deepened the graveyard's allure. Were they lost forever, or would they one day resurface, offering more clues to the secrets buried beneath our feet? With the excavation complete and the memorial garden in place, the community began to breathe a collective sigh of relief. The once chaotic and noisy environment had transformed into a serene and reflective space. Life in the apartment building gradually returned to a semblance of normalcy. Children played in the garden and neighbors exchanged greetings, but there was an underlying sense of change. But things were different now. The air seemed to carry whispers of the past, and the residents often found themselves lost in thought, contemplating the lives that had once walked the same grounds. The presence of the graveyard lingered, a constant reminder of the past coexisting with the present. It was as if the spirits of those who had been buried there were now a part of the community. The forgotten graveyard had unearthed more than just bones and headstones. It had brought to light stories and histories that had been long forgotten. It had unearthed a sense of wonder, a curiosity about the lives that had come before us and the events that had shaped our present. A fascination with the past grew within the community, leading many to delve into historical records and artifacts, seeking to understand the stories behind the names on the headstones. And a profound respect for the lives that came before us emerged. People began to visit the graveyard more frequently, leaving flowers and paying their respects. It had taught us that history is not just found in textbooks, it is woven into the very fabric of our surroundings. It is all around us, hidden in plain sight, waiting to be discovered. Every corner, every stone, every artifact holds a piece of the past. As I looked out my window at the memorial garden, I felt a deep connection to the history that lay beneath the surface. I couldn't help but wonder what other secrets lay hidden beneath the surface of our world, waiting to be unearthed, waiting to reveal their stories, waiting to tell their stories, the echoes of the past and the whispers of the future intertwined, reminding us that we are all part of a larger narrative. The experience left an indelible mark on our lives. It was a moment of profound realization, a sudden awareness that beneath the surface of our everyday existence lies a world rich with history and untold stories. We often walk through life oblivious to the layers of time beneath our feet, each layer holding secrets and memories of those who came before us. We learned that the past is never truly gone. It sleeps beneath our feet, waiting for the right moment to awaken. These ancient ruins and artifacts are not just remnants of a bygone era. They are silent witnesses to the passage of time, holding within them the essence of human experience and resilience. The forgotten graveyard beneath our apartment building was a stark reminder that we are but temporary custodians of this earth, our lives intertwined with those who came before and those who will come after. This hidden cemetery, lying quietly beneath the hustle and bustle of modern life, serves as a poignant reminder of our connection to the past and our responsibility to the future. Perhaps in our hurried lives we forget to look down, to acknowledge the layers of history beneath us. We rush from one place to another, our minds preoccupied with the demands of the present, rarely pausing to consider the stories that lie just beneath the surface. Yet every step we take is a step on ground that has witnessed countless lives and events. But the graveyard served as a powerful reminder that the past is always present, whispering its stories to those who are willing to listen. The weathered gravestones with their faded inscriptions tell tales of love, loss, and lives lived long ago. Overgrown plants reclaiming the space add to the sense of time's passage, nature slowly enveloping the remnants of human existence, and so we carry the memory of the graveyard with us, a hidden treasure unearthed, a reminder that even in the most ordinary of places, extraordinary stories lie buried, waiting to be discovered. Each artifact uncovered, each grave marker revealed, adds to the rich tapestry of our shared history, connecting us to the lives and experiences of those who walked this earth before us. All we need to do is look, listen, and remember. By paying attention to the subtle hints and clues left behind, we can uncover the hidden narratives that shape our world. In doing so, we honor the past, enrich our present, and